It's been a complete Indian summer experience, starting from the mountains in the north to the plains of central India and now to the southern Indian coastal city of Chennai. We've traveled right across the length of the country through this IDFC First Bank ODI series between India and Afghanistan. It's the third and the final ODI of this series, with India already wrapping it up, winning the first two games. For Afghanistan, another opportunity to race their first win against India across all formats. For the second ODI, India been asked to bat first, got 402. Afghanistan managed only 232. India winning by 170 runs. That victory led by the Indian captain, Shubman Gill, 154 of just 110 deliveries. The highlight of that innings was his game through offside. He's been prolific since October 2025, scoring 465 runs and an... Oh, the bounce! That is nice.
Welcome to the Gabba. Pace and bounce.
Carry and movement.
He's very impressive, this man. Gordon Bar has been...
Yeah, gets bat on ball.
Perhaps a bit of rickety handle on the bat.
Now first runs. Seems like it's off the bat. Yeah, opens the count with a boundary. Side played the first game, then was rested. Outside edge and taken. Comfortably by Rohit Sharma. And Afghanistan are rocked early.
Well, you talk about that.
A little wide, but again that shape leaving the right-hander. They find the boundary. It seems like this time it's off the pad. Yes, it is been given. Of course, an injury break. Should be a couple of runs here. It's a firm push. That's played fine. Fine enough to find the boundary. And gets another 4 of that free hit. Not timed as well as he would have liked it, but then still was in good position to play that shot. That's nicely played. A first 4 for Amateur in this innings. A little too straight from Prasidh Krishna. I'm just going to hang back. Has he taken it? Has he taken it? He's saying, I'm not sure. Prasidh's not sure about this. Another edge. Another catch for Rohit Sharma. Another wicket for Prasidh Krishna. This is magnificent bowling from Prasidh. And also I thought Ishan went the other side. So just creating a little more gap between Ishan and a tad bit fuller. More like that. Now got 3 slipped in place. Yeah, nicely bowled. 28 for 2 after 7, Afghanistan.
Into his 4th. Been test match lines, test match lengths. The fields have been test match like. Another one, and it's the same man, same combo, nicked and pouched by Rohit Sharma. And another right-hander bites the dust. Again, zoning in, honing in around the 4th and the 5th stump every now and then.
The quickest that I've played on. 29 for 3 after 8.
In his second game. Not convincing, but gets it through, gets it away, and gets 4. 7 runs off that over. Has a swipe at it. Top edge and taken. Nitish Kumar, no, it's Shreyas Iyer at mid-off. Very close to him in every over.
Fielder.
Wonderful fielding. They've been on top of everything, India. Precise with the ball. Very good delivery to finish the over. 36 for 4. They're taking it on, not convincing. The good thing was that the ball went down to ground pretty early. Harsh Dubey with the dive. Driven nicely. It's Azmat who gets off the mark with a very fine 4.
Once again, you can say that the ball was a little too...
Just still feel... Ten runs coming off the 12th, 48 for 4 Afghanistan. Nicely taken on, in control, pulls in front and gets a 4. And 50 up for Afghanistan. Again in front, but this time straight to the fielder. Again not convincing in playing the short ball. 13 overs done, 53 for... Nicely played. Just chopping it over the keeper.
Clever, very clever. He knows that Brar will get...
Yeah, good pace. Good pace from... very close to the bat manufacturer. This one hits the centre and it will race away for 4. $62 for 4 after 14.
Straight and full. There should be a couple of runs here for the Afghanistan. That's very well timed. There are a couple of fielders for that shot. And nicely played. A pace of delivery from Prince.
7.15.
It's too high. Has to re-bowl that. Given as wide. That's in the gap. A little fortuitous. Not where he wanted to, Hashmat. At times your back foot lands, you spend a little well. Straight to the fielder. A rare misfield. Needs to rush. 4 times in ODI cricket. 4 singles.
His quicks. Rather than just go through the motions and allow the game just to tick on, because they're in a great position, India, don't get me wrong. But if you talk about...
Inside half of the bat. Has got enough on it. Will trickle to the boundary. Good effort from Prasid. Will still get 4. The single of the last ball. 6 from the over. Much better this. Much better. Format. A good cricket this. Oh, a direct hit. Is it another wicket? No, it's not. Just about enough on it. The first 6 of the game. Yeah, 3 singles from that over. 20 overs gone. 102 for 4. The outside edge will find the boundary. He did want to play there, but not as fine. Yeah.
Just one coming off that over. 108 for 4.
I think the captain plays a big role with helping the spin bowler, certainly a young spinner, letting them know when you'd like to see them maybe attack.
Backs away and slaps it to deep point. Just 2 coming off that over. 110 for 4. Lovely shot. Just backing away. Saw that mid-off was up. A clean strike from Azmat. Right-hander right now. This is what you want. Do that a bit more. Invite the drive. And England for a white ball series of this game. Again using that angle. Not trying to spin the ball. Taking it away from the left-hander. And a fine shot from Hashmat. Quick to the right-hander.
Good. I think India probably...
Quick single. And that'll be his 23rd half century. A captain's innings from Hashmat. Came in at a time when Afghanistan... Here is the 100-run partnership between these two batters. After they were 36. 5 runs coming off that Prince Yadav over. And there he goes. Half century number 9 for Azmatullah Omarzai. Not to forget.
Not going to get a top edge from that length. Change of pace to start.
Oh, brilliant. Is it? No, straight to the man. I don't think he judged it initially, but he feels confident that he has taken it on the rebound. But the umpires will definitely have a look.
Man, Mohammad Nabi, plenty.
Indian pacers have used the bouncer as a good weapon, constantly letting the batters know that they...
Getting the actual revolutions on the ball, getting the dip. That's all in the... The dot ball to finish the over. Help round the corner, this could go all the way, and it does.
Changing the angle, Prince Yadav lets one rip, but he's got the fielder at...
Ramped over the keeper's head. I was going to say scoop, but there's no scoop in there. And that was going to be a wide. An unusual loose delivery.
In the past, he's copped a lot of criticism for being on the shorter side, but...
And get a wicket. As a bowler, as a skipper. Overdone.
Crunch through the offside. This will run away for 4. Takes Hashmat into the 70s. Top edge high in the air. This could go all the way, and it does. It looked for a moment. Good bit of fielding. Can't stop the single. Ramped again, and 4 more.
They have decided that they need...
Off the pad. I'm sure this will be a leg bye to finish the over. Time for a quick single. High on the offside. There is a man in the deep, but he's behind square. Carved away this time. It wasn't that short. It looked like he was trying to get out of the way of it for a second, but changed his mind, played the cut shot, and got himself a boundary. Smashed over the offside, but just a single to finish the over.
And then that partnership. A wonderful shot from Nabi. Swivel of the back foot, and he collects 4. Yes. strikes Gurnoor. Picks his first wicket of this game. More than handy with a bad Rashid Khan. It's a good bouncer.
That is a top class bounce.
The best, on the...
Another bouncer to finish the over. Spin back with Harsh Dubey.
And listen to all the seniors would be playing cards to pass time. But talking
Harsh Dubey.
Well, he's cramping up so badly now. He can't take the singles. There's 5
On strike for the first ball, which he wasn't. It's aerial. That's an opportunity for Prince. Another glorious catch. Hashmat took a single of the last ball of the previous over, but that single was disallowed. Given Rashid for the... So he's got... He's comfortably placed at one time, Afghanistan to Hashmat. Thick edge over the keeper's head. He moves to 95.
Well, he's obviously decided just block.
Won once, as in one for the over. Finishes the over with a Yorker. And well managed by Zia.
Neatly played. Nicely guided to get his maiden 100 in ODIs. It's been a battling 100. Nicely bowled by Washington Sundar. Swings hard, straight to the fielder. In the deep, Shreyas Iyer making no mistake. India have caught well. Shreyas Iyer has caught well. 5th wicket for Prasad Krishna. Yeah, good evening everyone and welcome back to Chennai and welcome back to the MA Chidambaram Stadium, venue for this 3rd ODI, the IDFC First Bank Trophy. India yet again in a dominant position after having restricted Afghanistan to 219 two-stories in this first innings, one from Afghanistan. Hashmat getting his here. Azmat starts well, right on the money, just getting a little bit of shape inside. That's the famous cut from the left-hander and he gets a 4 for it.
Yeah, like I say, a good pitch to bat on.
Hit hard, misfield by the stand-in skipper, so yes, cut hard and another boundary in this over.
Beautifully played.
A bit of a fumble and the single is pinched. Top edge and a running keeper can't make it and he kicks it for 4. Driven through the offside, silky smooth from the right-hander.
Bowling in the slot is asking for trouble when you're up.
Oh, completely misjudged it. Fareed there at 3rd, went for it and couldn't see anything, just backing away. So what? Onto his pads and flicked nicely. Short and he's been pulled hard into the fence for a 6.
My word.
Fine edge and that too will run away for 4. So 16 coming off this over.
employed.
That's up and over. A vintage Rohit pull shot. That is smashed as well. One bounce into the fence.
But clearly he hasn't learned. Zia.
He went for 18 in his first over. He starts with a boundary.
Hold on to every opportunity. A couple of run-outs as well from the skipper Shukman Gill showed their intent. End of the over, 86.
Should get a couple of runs there. 27, 50 over World Cup. Just with Bumrah, Siraj rested. That's hitting the gap. Another full toss on the pads and dispatched. Through players rather. Oh, that's glorious. A whippage from Rohit.
It's beautiful batting from Rohit Sharma.
Goes over. Another maximum for Rohit. 12 of that Rashid Khan over.
Sweeps well. Once again finds the gap there and notches up his 62nd half century. He's a wide ball.
I think because after about
Land at a good length. Oh, lovely. Sumptuous drive through the offside.
Majestic drive from Jaswal.
he's gone past the 50 mark.
Getting the under edge. No, not the under edge. The toe end of the bat by the looks of it. They've already taken the series, but it's good to see the turnout here in Chennai. Achieved. Goes over mid-wicket. And Rohit Sharma gets a 4.
He played a similar.
Inside out this time. Beautifully done by Rohit Sharma. Neatly tucked away for another single. 5 runs coming off the 21st. It's 153 without loss.
Self-trapped in. They're going to push for 2 here. And I think they'll get it easily.
You get to the hotel you're staying at. And that's played away off the edge, and they'll go to the boundary too. Rohit Sharma.
Pulled away. He goes past Jaswal now with that shot over deep mid-wicket. Rashid Khan dropping just a little bit short. Cut away for a single. They're not even going to push for 2. Short. There is a man in the deep, and he's picked him out. So just as we were talking him up, Nabi dropped slightly short. It was there to be hit into the crowd. Oh, brilliant. Jaswal steps across, very cleverly spots fine legs inside the circle, but he just guides it. Beautifully played down the ground. Jaswal dead straight, moves into the 90s. Shreyas Iyer once in on the action as well. Beautifully played down the ground. 6. Short, stood up. Shreyas Iyer says thank you very much. He absolutely does, and he's got there. Incredible shot over wide, extra cover. Jaswal brings up his 2nd international.
He goes aerial, he goes long, and that's the series done and dusted.